Hi guys, it's Rachel with Rachel's Truth, where I review Married at First Sight. And I wanted to come on today. I know today is going to be another episode, I believe. Another episode. So I wanted to come on and talk about Brett and Ryan real quick. There was one thing that stuck out to me from the last episode, episode 14, that and just throughout the season so far, like, you know, it's obvious that Ryan isn't interested in Brett, right? And she knows that, just from talking with the sister and just from their daily interactions. And he doesn't look interested, you know? And one thing he said in the car to her was that, you know, some things you just don't have to say. He said something similar. I'm not quoting him exactly, but some things you just don't have to say. You could just pay attention and get your answer. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be verbalized. I agree with him in a sense that us as women, even males, when we're dating and entertaining someone, collecting data as you wish, that you do need to pay attention to certain things, you know, what a person does. Not necessarily just what they say, because a lot of people say things and they do the opposite. Case in point, Michaela, right? She wanted and said that, you know, she wasn't argumentative and she knew how to, you know, come back to a situation. She didn't leave, and so on and so forth. But she's doing everything that she said that she wouldn't do, right? So with this situation with Ryan and Brett, where Ryan's just not interested in Brett, it's almost like, okay, Brett, you know he's not interested. Why don't you just walk away from the situation completely? She wants him to say it, when in all actuality, sometimes the men won't say it. They won't say it because at the end of the day, if they stick around long enough and then you end up wanting to get them sex, they got something out of it, because they can want your physical body but not you as a whole, you know, to have and to hold and to have a future with. So you have to definitely pay attention to the nonverbal cues. You know, he's not getting any closer to her. He's distant. There's no emotional connection. He hasn't made an effort from day one, and nothing has changed. That's the only thing that he has been consistent with, right? So, and it's just always funny that, you know, when you treat someone so poorly and the other person is affected and traumatized from how you've treated them, that they get to the point where they're done. And then it just so happens that sometimes the person who's been doing all the, you know, the bad treatment now wants to make a 180 and try to treat you right when it's too late. And that happens a lot. And it's hard to turn around from that when the person is already done, because so many betrayals have already happened. Little betrayals add up. And eventually it's just this huge betrayal. So in this situation with Brett and Ryan, you know, Brett needs to just walk away. She wants him to just say it, like, you know, just be a man and say it. And he should. He really should. He really should use his words, right? But it just seems like he just has a hard time using his words, period. And I don't know if it's because of work and an image that he's trying to put on for TV, and just not being confrontational and not, you know, just doing too much on TV or saying too much. But even when she's talking to him as an adult, being assertive and so on and so forth, because now she's frustrated, he frames the situation as a scene. And it's just like, no, I'm not causing a scene. I'm trying to have a conversation. And he's just lost for words. He's lost for words because he doesn't deal with confrontation well, or he's just, you know, doesn't know how to break it to her that he's not interested in her. And us as ladies, we really need to pay attention to those cues. Like, you spend so much time talking to someone, dating someone who's not even interested in you in that way, where they see a future with you, where they want to build with you. So you just have to pay attention to certain things in even what they say, because sometimes they do say it. They don't say the exact words, I'm not interested in you, but they say other things. Like, for instance, if you have a kid and they're like, oh, you know, I wouldn't be with someone who had kids, or just making up different things that are opposite of what you want in a relationship. And a lot of people ignore those things, but you have to pay attention to those things. Or just being very distant, not communicating, never being available to do different things, or they're just too busy for you. Just different things and different excuses. The signs are all there. The signs are all there. We just have to pay attention more. And we have to date. Like, you know, you're just dating one person, and you basically take yourself off the market to meet other people. And I'm not talking about dating and having sex with the person. I'm talking about dating, collecting information, collecting data, as Janice from a fellow YouTuber, as she talks about, gathering data so that you can see if this person is a right fit for you. So you can do that with multiple people, and actually people wean themselves out, because it takes a person who really isn't interested in you, who really likes you and really wants to be with you, to stick it through, knowing that you guys are just dating, you're gathering information, and who knows what the future will hold, you know? So if somebody wants to be with you, they will stick around. And it's not like, you know, it's something you do in secret and you're upfront about it. I'm dating, right? And like I said, it's not about having sex and all that stuff like that. It's about getting the information that's important, so that you know that you both are in agreement with certain things in life, so that when you do enter marriage, it's not like you're taken for a whirlwind, like, oh my God, you don't believe in this, oh my God, you do that. You know, it just makes a hard marriage, if you will, a very hard marriage, and, you know, increases the chances of conflict when you're not on the same page with certain things. So it's very important to do that. And if you just do that with one person, you're wasting your time. I'm not talking about we're in a committed relationship. I'm talking about just dating, right? And it doesn't take long to figure out these things and to find out this information, because it's there. We just have to pay attention more. So that's all I really want to say about Brett and Ryan. If they were just dating, which in this case scenario, they are married, but they're actually dating because they still have to make a decision. So just paying attention to what Ryan is doing, that's a person that you just wouldn't follow up with, that you just wouldn't call back, and you could continue to date other people. All right, guys? All right, that's all I wanted to talk about, and I'm just speaking about that from personal experience and learning, trial and error. All right, guys? So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like the video, share this video on your social media, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will talk to you guys soon. I can't wait to see what's going on tonight. It doesn't look like anything crazy. I see Michaela and Zach Holden here. I don't understand. There's no way. There's no way. At this point, they're both toxic. And this show is trash. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.